So, the question on everybody's lips. Do I iron this shirt? Do I iron this shirt? Do I go a little bit posh and iron a shirt? Oh, we don't do posh in Wales, we do passion. So that's passion with a capital P and a capital Ashen. Going to iron this shirt. Wales. My Delilah. So I've decided that ironing is for losers, and so I didn't bother, I just put the shirt on. I've got to get going, there's only 6 hours. Today is a very big day. Today Wales will be annihilating England at the Principality Stadium in the RBS Six Nations. So a very big day here in Wales. So looking forward to that. The place is abuzz. Okay, so off to do that in a moment, but I wanted to cover what was going to happen in this vlog. I'm going to be filming the vlog over the weekend. Hopefully it's going to go up Monday or Tuesday, and there are a number of subjects that I want to cover. I have mentioned in previous vlogs that I was going to be booking the build slot come January and February, so I want to discuss that with you. There's news on that. I wanted to discuss with you Crick Boat Show, and I want to discuss, oh yeah, a holiday I've booked, and also something that happened this week. I had a text message from a friend of mine that I haven't seen for, we worked it out, I think it's 38 years, which in itself is quite frightening, but it was lovely to hear from them. They asked me a question and I want to discuss my internal, not to them, but my internal reaction to that question. So I want to discuss that with you, and the lovely response, the lovely one-word response that they gave to me, which made me think, Nick, you've been really silly. Okay, so we'll discuss that later. I'll see you after the game, but as I said, it's only 6 hours before the game, so I've got to get going.
Forever in your
So, another day, another dollar. We're not going to discuss the rugby. I don't think there's much to discuss, to be honest with you. But today's another day. I'm up on the Brecon and Monmouth Canal, which is again glorious. It's a little bit grey, and it's, you know, a little bit cool, but it's lovely to get out in the fresh air. I said that I wanted to talk about 4 things, I think it was. The first one was the holiday. Obviously I can't wait until the boat's finished. That's way too long. So I've booked yet another canal boat holiday. This time up on the Oxford Canal, and that's going to be at the end of June, so expect loads and loads of videos from that. It would be nice if I could do another 3-part holiday video like I did last year. That would be fantastic. The next thing was I mentioned a text from a friend that I hadn't seen for 38 or 39 years, and how I'd felt inside. Well, the reason that question came up was after a little bit of texting back and forth. They had asked me through the conversation, they said, what's your dreams and aspirations? So I felt a little bit odd about saying I want to live on a narrowboat. Hadn't seen them for donkey's years. I guess I expect people to just want to know that you're living in bricks and mortar. And I've got to be honest with you and say that I felt a little bit embarrassed. It's easy on here where we all have sort of very like-minded people and we all want to do the same thing. And I text back saying I want to live on a narrowboat, and then ended the sentence with, please don't think I've turned funny or I'm odd. But their reply really warmed my heart. It was one word, and the word was utopia. So I had prejudged their reaction, and I was totally wrong, which is both lovely, but made me feel rather silly for feeling embarrassed in the first place. I wonder what your feelings are about telling people that you haven't seen for a long time, or telling strangers about living on a narrowboat, or about wanting to live on a narrowboat. I wonder if you could perhaps leave some comments down below and let me know how you feel. The next one, Crick Boat Show. I'm going to be at Crick. I hope that if you recognise me and you want to have a chat or want to have a coffee, that you'll stop me and say so. That would be fantastic. But why that's particularly relevant this year is connected to me telling you earlier that January, February would be the time where I placed the bill slot order, or the order for the bill slot, which would be then later in the year. Well, in truth, I'm not in a fantastic hurry. My time scale is my time scale. I know what that is. So what I have decided to do is not actually place the order. I've had pre-order conversations with the manufacturer, but I'm not going to place the order until the Crick Boat Show. I'd like to place it whilst I'm at Crick, and the reason for that is purely symbolic. You know, Crick has been, for me, a great stomping ground for information, to look around boats, decide on manufacturers, meet other boaters. I think it's played a big part in this journey. So for no other reason other than it being symbolic, I'll be placing the order whilst at the Crick Boat Show. So a bit of an open invite. If you want to come down and see me sign in the papers, and perhaps sharing a glass of champagne or a glass of something or other. When I say champagne, depends how many of you turn up. It could be cheap plonk, but it will be a celebration, and it'll be the next step, the next big step on my journey. It would be fantastic if you could share it. I'm hoping that Anna and Kath will be there, and Jasmine and Robbie and Narrowboat Helen and David from Cruising the Cut. That would be lovely to see them on board. Hello. it would be lovely to see them there and share that experience with me. On a private message board, David from Cruising the Cut said that he's possibly not going to Crick this year. Hopefully this will change his mind and he'll come along and share that moment with us. If not, I'll just have to plaster some videos into his email inbox about the whole day. So I'm off for a walk. I'm going to continue up here now and stretch my legs and fill my lungs with fresh air. Fresh cold air, I must say. Well, thank you in advance for any comments about how I felt about that text message. That would be really interesting to hear about that. If you're at Crick, let me know you're going to be there, and it would be great to meet up, and hopefully you can share that time when I do the signing of the paperwork. And then finally, as a recap again, it's if you're on the Oxford Canal at the end of June, let me know. Perhaps we could meet up for a coffee or a glass of wine or chinwag or a walk or something, or just simply to say hello. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to play nicely and share your toys.